Hey everyone, John here. Happy Monday. Welcome to another episode of Johnny Vlogs. I'm recording this one a little early because I usually do them on Friday, and on this Friday I will be at a funeral. I just want to say thank you very much to everyone that has left such kind messages for me on YouTube and on Twitter and personally. I really appreciate the support around this. You guys are an amazing group, and I really appreciate you. Before we talk about today's stuff, we have some Patreon people to thank because we didn't do it last week, so I'm a little behind. Elizabeth Kraft is now pledged. Hey, Elizabeth, thank you so much. Catherine Andrews is also now pledged. Thank you, Catherine. Inga has edited her pledge. She has increased it. Thank you so much, Inga. And I know she's been going through some personal challenges, some really tough stuff. Inga, hang in there. Stay positive. Just take it one step, one day at a time. I know you're doing your best. You'll be able to get through this. Kim McFarlane also now pledged on Patreon. I can't do this without you guys, so thank each and every one of you that is helping to keep me here, doing what I love doing, and helping many people in these cases that we talk about. So I've got two topics I want to talk about today. The first one is I want to just touch on the fact that WebSleuths is in a bit of financial trouble again. They have a GoFundMe running. You might remember that towards the end of last year, they had done a GoFundMe also, which we donated to. But now we are hearing from Trisha, who runs WebSleuths, that unfortunately her job that helps fund some of WebSleuths has been cut back in hours. There's a couple things that she talks about here. I mean, just the server fees every month are $1,100 for WebSleuths. And when I first heard that, I was like, wow, that seems kind of expensive. I mean, I used to do IT work, and, you know, I would frequently buy servers for, you know, around the $12,000 to $15,000 range, depending on what you had put into them. But keep in mind, you're talking about a fairly large website with a ton of information. It's not that it's a super complex design. I think it's just the sheer amount of traffic and information that's being hosted there is probably a bit of a challenge in itself. And then, of course, making sure that the server is located in a spot where it has, you know, redundancy and constant connection. I've never tried to get to WebSleuths and not be able to get to the website. So it seems to me that whoever she's paying for hosting is doing a pretty good job. But there are other expenses that she talks about here, protecting themselves legally, which of course, as you can imagine, with the types of conversations that they have on WebSleuths is a bit of a challenge in itself. And then, of course, advertising money just isn't quite what it used to be, which is why I appreciate my Patreon and PayPal supporters so very, very much. I've seen the same thing happen in the YouTube world. Advertising dollars have been a very strange thing when it comes to the internet over the past year in particular. So she's looking for more help. We are going to make another donation on behalf of myself and my awesome supporters to try to keep WebSleuths going. I think it's too important. And that's part of what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I don't know why there isn't some company or organization out there that would support something like WebSleuths. I mean, you have them trying to help in cases. We know that they've helped in certain cases. Isn't there some person out there that has the resources to write a check to Trisha and just say, don't worry about this, keep doing what you're doing? I wish that it was me. I wish that it was some other YouTuber, someone that has already kind of figured out their own financial model and is able to share with someone in that way. In a very small way, I'm able to do that, but not in the way that I really think that someone that cares about missing persons cases and unsolved murder cases. I mean, for as many people that are out there that appreciate watching this type of content or watching investigation discovery, isn't there just a small group of people that really care enough to be helpful here in something like this? And I guess that's part of what the GoFundMe is for some of those people to have an opportunity and to come forward and do that. So if you're also one of those people, I'll have a link to it in the description box below. Please help support Trisha's work, help support an amazing community of people that are very caring, and let's keep WebSleuths healthy and running for as long as we can. And at that point, I've been prompted to switch topics by my co-producer who just jumped in my lap. This is Lila. Say hi, Lila. Can you speak in the microphone? She likes to smell the microphone, but she doesn't want to talk in it. This is the newest of the cats. You might have heard her talk. You might have heard her talk. No, that just happens in my head. You might have heard me talk about her in some other videos. She is who we adopted after we lost Gary, which of course was a big hit to myself. But that's actually kind of a nice segue into what I wanted to talk about. We are about to hit a pretty awesome milestone on the channel. It's one that I've been looking forward to for a long time. 50,000 subscribers. Now, I can't really celebrate it too much in this video, but I want to tell you guys in the next Johnny Vlogs next week, we are going to celebrate that a bit. I'm going to talk to you about the channel. I'm going to give you some information about what type of people watch me, who are the top countries that watch me, men versus women, age demographics. We're going to really cut into who you are out there, just in case you don't know. But on top of that, in terms of celebrating, I would love to give you guys an office tour. So I'm planning on doing that. We are going to show it next week on Johnny Vlogs. You ever wonder what's behind this curtain? Well, you're going to find out if you tune in next week. So I hope you will join me for that. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. I hope you are having a good start to your week. Come on back to the Lord and Arts channel tomorrow for more. I'll be here. I hope you are too. I'll see you there.